Capricorn. This is a general reading for the sign of Capricorn. If you have Capricorn anywhere in your birth chart, please know that there is a message here for you. Also, if you have come across this reading, if you were drawn to this reading for no or any in particular reason, there is a message here for you as well. Please remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Always practice discernment when determining what is for you and what is not for you. Thank you. Messages for the sign of Capricorn. Also, Capricorn, this month there is a there is a waning crescent moon in the sign of Taurus. As the moon moves through Taurus, we will all be prone to be thinking about our safety, or thinking about safety and stability at that time. And to satisfy that need, we may be finding ourselves seeking material things or seeking to fill that need with materialistic things. Capricorn, what that is Spirit asking us to find our peace and our tranquility by seeking self-acceptance. Self-acceptance always starts from within, and really looking at things that we feel insecure about, or we feel that we're not quite up to par with, or we're not on the same level, or just our little things that we feel are imperfections. Capricorn, what I will tell you about those imperfections are what make us unique. Those imperfections are what gives us characters. Those imperfections are what we can use to help guide us on our soul's path, our life's journey. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Capricorn. One more card for the sign of Capricorn. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Oh, and the Sun card. I love that Sun card. And underlying message behind this reading, we have the Two of Swords. Take the blindfold off. There's the blindfold again. What are we not seeing? What do we need to be aware of? What do we need to be honest with ourselves? What do we need to be looking at, Capricorn? Let's see how that plays into this reading. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Capricorn, and the Temperance card and the Judgment card. Temperance is about the alchemy and using and mixing everything that we know, everything that we have, the seen and the unseen, and using that as a balance. And I see the Justice card here. So you are successful at that. But there's something that competition, Capricorn, is good. In our work life, in our business life, in our professional life, in our public life, competition is good. Competition challenges us to make the changes that we need to make in order to stay relevant. Competition causes us to go within, to look within, to find that inner light, to look at and address what we feel are imperfections. what we feel are hindrances. And temperance allows us to look at those perceived imperfections, those hindrances, and use them, mix them, rearrange them to our own benefit. Work now. Put in the work now. Put in the time now. And the money will come. The money will come. Be patient. Competition is good. Competition is causing you, is driving you to keep yourself relevant, to make the changes needed to be successful. That Emperor card, wow, you have a lot of the Justice, the Empress card, the Sun card, a lot of very powerful cards in your read this week, Capricorn. Staying in your own power, looking at and accepting that, stepping into your own power. Are you not wanting to step into your own power? Disagreements in your home life, in your private life, disagreements can happen, can occur for no reason. You've been trying to figure out what's been going on. You've been trying to figure out what is this tension. That's been going on between you and a significant other. Sometimes, Capricorn, there is just no reason. There's just no answer other than communication styles. Or being stuck in the same old routines. And so when I see this Emperor card and I see the High Priestess here, they are very powerful cards within themselves. They are each very self-sufficient. And loners to their own right. It's like they enjoy each other's company, but they don't need to have each other's company. They're perfectly happy, perfectly capable alone. While they do enjoy each other's company, they know that together or alone, they will be fine, and they are in control of their own destiny, their own lives, their own outcomes. And sometimes, even in that, we get stuck in the same old routine. And the Emperor communicates a little bit differently than the High Priestess. And we can alleviate that or change that by mixing things up. Forget trying to understand each other, or even forget trying to reach an agreement, or even forget about the argument. I think the argument within itself is insignificant. It really doesn't matter. It's just occurring because we're stuck in a rut, because we're stuck in a habit. And we can come together. Our Spirit is asking you to come together by learning something new. Maybe camping keeps coming up for some reason. Maybe camping or fishing together, or doing something new, an art project, maybe take an art class together, or do something artistic, something creative together. Maybe take a dance class, but learn something, a cooking class, learn something new together. And so, it doesn't even necessarily need to be a cooking class. It could be, buying a interesting cookbook and learning to cook a new dish together. But it is learning something new together that will remind you the strength that you each gather from this relationship, and break some of those old habits. Final thoughts, final messages. You have set a goal and you've achieved it. You have set a goal and you have achieved it. The wheel of fortune has spun in your favor. And now, for some reason, you may be tempted to walk away. Why are you feeling tempted to walk away from a goal? It didn't work out the way that you wanted it to, or you're just ready to climb the next mountain. And I know that Capricorns, we are notorious for climbing mountains. That we see a goal, we have a plan, we have an idea, and we work towards that. We achieve that. And it looks like you have achieved that, and now you're wanting to walk away. And maybe you're wanting to walk away because now that you have achieved this goal, you don't know what to do next. You don't know what is next. Spirit is asking you not to walk away. Maybe that is why this Two of Swords is here, this blindfold. So it's got to be in your business. It's got to be in your work. It's got to be in your career. That you have achieved a goal, or you are achieving a goal. And you do not know what is next. You do not know what is coming next. And you may be tempted on walking away or leaving this behind or trying something new because you do not know, you do not see what is ahead of you. Spirit is asking you to continue, to keep going. You do not need to know the final outcome. Spirit is asking you to move forward in faith. Move forward in faith. And that is the message that I have for the sign of Capricorn. Thank you, Capricorn. Please leave a comment. What are you moving forward to in faith? Take that next step in faith. Keep it up. Keep going. Leave a comment. What is that for you? I'm curious. Thank you. Have a blessed week.